Hello genius, this is your author Lily. So I'm going to read this story for you guys. If you don't like it, then mute the video. Thank you. Author's POV. Next day, Pine excitedly got ready and left home. On the way, she said, "My $1,000,000, here I come." She reached the office and got in the car with Jasmine. They both went to the venue. As they both exited the car, Jasmine turned towards Ryan and said, "Oh, I didn't tell you earlier. The president is here today to look for the paintings too." Although Ryan got a chilling and bad vibe from the sudden information, but still carried a pleasant face and smiled a bit and said, "Oh, it's okay. I'm glad that he is here." They both smiled at each other and went inside. Ryan's POV. I'm excited for my $1,000,000 money, but there is this uneasiness in my heart and I'm unable to find its origin. But I hope it's just my mind and nothing at all. I and Miss Jasmine began to walk and went inside the room. As we begin to go deeper into the room, I realize that there is a figure who is standing in front of us. His back is visible to us and I'm unable to look at his face. I realize that he must be the president, but why do I feel like I have seen this back before? I tried to calm my racing heart down and I know that I'm going to leave this country in just an hour, so I don't have to feel this way, right? Although I tried my best, but this uneasiness. I saw Jasmine going towards the president and she hugged him. Jasmine broke the hug and asked the person, "How are you, my bunny?" "Wait, what's happening here? This is not looking good for me." The man chuckled and replied, "I'm good. How are you, Nuna?" This voice, it seems familiar, and the moment that person turned around, it felt like the ground underneath me slipped. Oh gosh, how can this be? Author's POV. Ryan was so shocked that he couldn't even budge from her place. The person came towards her and said, "Miss Min Ryan, how are you? Long time no see." The person smiled as Ryan said, "How is it possible? Jungkook, president." He stuttered at Jungkook, laughed very loudly and said, "Surprise, surprise, my dear Ryan. You scammed a lot of people, but you can't scam a mafia." I was suspicious of you the day you stepped into my office, but I ignored that and kept being lenient, and you guys took the opportunity of my leniency and robbed me. Jungkook completed his word and asked, "Now tell me, what are you going to do in this situation?" Ryan looked bewildered as he looked here and there. She saw that there was a window slightly opened and she ran towards it. But Jungkook caught her through the waist and said, "There is not going to help you." Bayan took charge and aimed her elbow towards his toned body, which caused Jungkook's grip to lose a bit. Bayan took the chance and slapped Jungkook towards the wall. She turned around and again tried to run away, but now Bayan is the one who is pinned on the wall. She squirmed and tried to break free from Jungkook's grip but was failing miserably. When Jungkook said, "There is no point of you squirming. Listen to me carefully and decide. See, and I'm not going to report you to the any police station, or I'm going to tell you to compensate for the paintings. These paintings are just for fun. I became an artist to hide my illegal deeds from the mafia. The day I laid my eyes on you, I got bewitched by you, so I'm not going to hurt you. Just shows if you wanna live with me and continue your scheming game with this. I am going to help you with everything, or you wanna go to jail someday when you get caught by the cops." So she tried to say something, but her voice was not coming out. She mustered up her courage and asked, "Why are you doing this?" She sighed as Jungkook snickered and replied, "Do what?" She huffed in annoyance and said, "Why are you giving me this favor?" Jungkook chuckled and traced a finger from her forehead to her chin and pushed it upwards, making Ryan looking directly into his eyes and said, "That's because you are amazing. I never thought that I would fall in love with, but now that I fell harder." He stated the obvious as Ryan squinted her eyes, being confused, and said, "You fell for me. Did the greatest mafia president and the artist fall for me, a scammer? Have you ever seen my real face?" She has been annoying as Jungkook smirked this time and said, "I know about this scam from the very start. It's like about from the beginning. I came to your hotel because you left your watch at my place, so I decided to give it back. Everything was going well but unfortunately your door was slightly open and that day, and I saw you removing your face mask and talking about this scam and all. Lol, only I knew how much I laughed at that day. You were always cute to me, but from that day onwards, you became a cute lioness for me who scammed so many people. Jungkook completed his sentence and it made Ryan blush miserably. Though Ryan didn't fall for him, yet there was a spark in her for Jungkook. Jungkook chuckled seeing her face and asked, "So, what did you decide?" Ryan took a deep breath and said, "But I don't love you. I don't want you to love me this instant. Just live with me, and there is a lot of possibility that you will fall for me." He smiled brightly while saying this, as he, having no choice, one sighed in defeat and said, "Sure, Mr. Dangerous Bunny, but what if I won't fall for you?" Jungkook smirked as he grabbed her waist and pulled her towards him and bring his face dangerously close to her and whispered in her eyes, "This will not gonna happen. I am 100% sure you will fall." He kissed the backside of her ears, which made Vian blush, and without her knowing, her heart was beating frantically. He didn't lose his grip on her waist and left the room, whereas Jasmine scoffed and said, "This idiot wants his work done. He didn't even see me." She scoffed again and then left as well. This is the end of these two short. Thank you and happy